Now, after you message like 20 to 30, and then a bunch will get back to you, then you're looking to negotiate for the best price. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the conversation of me and the supplier that made this product. So, Chen Betty. As you can see, I put in the template here. She got back to me, said thank you, the MOQ is 100 pieces. Cost, am I able to put a logo on it? She says the price for a logo is 26 cents a piece and the MOQ is 1,000 pieces. And then I negotiated, can we do 15 cents a piece for 500 units? She said the best price she can do is 24 cents a piece. And then I said, can we do 24 cents at 500 units? Because she's saying the minimum order quantity, that's what MOQ stands for, is 1,000 piece. So if we did 1,000 at 24 cents, then I would have to drop $240. If I was able to negotiate for only 500 units, then I would have only had to invest half that price and only invest roughly $120 instead. And then she actually replied, said yes, it is 24 piece without a logo in 500 pieces. If I add a logo, it will be 29 cents a piece. Shipping costs this, it will take roughly 15 days to produce. I said, okay, could you do without the logo and still inside the case? So this was just a plain product with the casing but no logo. They said, yes, it can be. I said, what package do you use? I said, I attached my logo below. What is the price for all these different MOQs? I wanted to see if the price got cheaper, and it just sort of gave me more room to negotiate and see where she's at. And she replied that the packaging will be in a plastic case as well as in a plastic bag. And then you stick the label on top of the bag for Amazon. Then I asked again, so what's the prices for these different MOQs? She said at 100 pieces is 59 cents a piece, 500 29, 5 to 1,000 29. So basically it just sticks at 29 cents a piece. So what I did was like, okay, then I'll order 500 pieces, the lowest MOQ, at 29 pieces. So as you can see, I negotiated from her initial MOQ of 1,000 pieces for a logo, as well as her initial price of 26 plus 5 cents. So the initial price with the logo would have costed 31 cents. I got it down to 29 cents. Remember, when you're doing large quantities, every cent matters. When you're ordering literally 1,000 pieces, saving 1 cent is literally saving $10. If you're ordering 10,000 pieces, saving 1 cent now becomes saving $100. So every cent matters. And then what I do next is I then provide my address below and I let her ship her sample to my house so I'm able to inspect it. So now she sees the product, she sees the logo, I ask, okay, so where will the logo be printed in? And she sends me the image showing that the logo will be printed in the middle of the case. And it's just back and forth, me providing address, me asking about their refund policy, me asking to ship it to different addresses. And after that, I end up getting shipped my sample. So what you want to do is you want to message roughly 30. Out of 30, maybe 15 will get back to you. Out of 15, maybe 5 would have pretty decent pricing that you can afford and you see it's competitive and it's sort of like the best prices out there. Out of the 5, maybe 3 will actually come through, be able to do your order, and you actually go ahead and pay them for sample costs, you pay them for mold costs, and you pay them for the shipping costs. So shipping is roughly, say $50. The mold cost will be another, $10 to $20. The sample cost would be free. So you just have to pay for mold and shipping, and I ended up getting this for maybe 50 to 70 USD, and I was able to get a sample in hand, and then I would no longer have to pay for the mold cost since the mold is now created. And then if I wanted to, I could go ahead and get 500 of these pieces ordered at 29 cents a piece. So after you receive the 3 samples from those 3 remaining suppliers, what you want to do is then, 1, look for the one with the highest, best quality to your standards. 2, you want to look for the supplier that is more than happy and willing to sort of apply revisions, changes, someone that's basically easy to work with. That is really, really important. Looking for a supplier that's easy to work with. And then based on those 2 criteria, you can then choose the best supplier based on communication, quality, willing to improve and willing to work with you. The best out of those remaining 3 that match these 3 criteria, you then want to send them the bulk order. In this case, I'll go ahead and order 500 units and ship it directly to the Amazon Australia warehouse. And it's as simple as that.